Alright, what's up everybody? We back with part 2 of another afro hair transplant, day 1. Part 1, we were just talking about this hair transplant that I've just been blessed with. I was describing to people how I just had was blessed to get my hairline back, got my temples rebuilt, and then I was giving people a look at what the top of my head was looking like. I don't know how well you can see that there, but all the way back to my crown. That's where my work ended at. And before 9 a.m. this morning, that was all completely bald. So yeah, we're just talking about what I had done, where I got it at. That was what we went over in part 1 of this video series. And in this section here in part 2, I just wanted to rap real quick with y'all about travel. Because I've seen some people put their comments in the other videos that have came before my videos, and they were asking how was it possible that people were getting their hair transplant done during this pandemic. How were they traveling to Turkey? But I think a lot of people get it confused. Remember that Turkey is in Europe, but it's not a part of the European Union. The European Union closed its doors to American citizens for the time being, but Turkey, given that it's not a member of the European Union, they don't have to abide by the rules of the European Union, and the doors are wide open to American citizens right now. So if you were thinking of getting your hair transplant, don't let that be a deterrent, because you can definitely come over here right now. When you do come over here, just be mindful. Like I said, some of the European Union countries, all of the European Union countries are closed to American citizens, but some of them are not even accepting American citizens as far as their layovers go. They're not even letting people do their layovers, even if their final destination is outside of the European Union. So for example, if your final destination is Istanbul and you have to do a layover in Amsterdam, I'm just throwing Amsterdam out there as an example, you may or not be able to do your layover there. You might arrive to Amsterdam and you might be sent back home, and you obviously won't be refunded for your plane ticket. So yeah, all your plane ticket money will be flushed down the toilet, and your time that you took off work, whether it was you just missing money, vacation pay, or whatever have you, but your entire trip would just be ruined if you don't do your due diligence and find out whether the country that you're doing your layover in, if it's a European Union country, if they will let you do your layover there as an American citizen. Me, I was just very intentional about not even getting caught up in those politics. I avoided the European Union altogether. I went from Charlotte to Chicago, and then from Chicago directly to Istanbul. So I purposely found me a flight that did not even go to the European Union at all. Again, it just went directly to Istanbul because, I didn't even, want to get caught up into that. I couldn't imagine getting that far and then being turned back around and sent home and not getting my transplant done. So, just something for you to think about if you're going to get your transplant in Istanbul and you're coming from the United States in these next few days, weeks, or months. Or for as long as the travel ban that they have on American citizens lasts in the European Union. And then last but not least, once you do make it to Istanbul airport, you have to purchase what is called a tourist visa. And there are 1 or 2 ways to purchase a tourist visa in the airport. I heard that you can purchase it online too, but I didn't purchase it online, so I don't even want to speak on that. I don't know much about that topic. But as far as purchasing it in person in the airport, there are 2 ways to do it. One will be just paying with $30 US dollars cash money, and if you don't have the $30 US cash money on you, then you have to pay with your credit card. But for paying with your credit card, you will be charged a $22 surcharge. So instead of $30, that same piece of paper, that same tourist visa will cost you $52. That was unfortunately my case. I didn't have cash on me when I got there. I didn't have American money. I figured I would just take my debit card and just get Turkish lira out of the ATMs as I needed it. And I just assumed that it would, being that Istanbul is an international airport, I just assumed that they would have ATMs inside there. Well, when you first enter, on that side before you pass over, before you cross through immigration, they don't have any ATMs at all in there. So I got in there without the $30. Couldn't get money. Couldn't get $30 out of the ATM because there was no ATM there. My only other option was just to pay with my credit card. So I paid $52, $22 more than I needed to. Just gifted the Turkish government $22 for nothing. So I wasn't really happy about that. But that's why I'm on here explaining that, explaining how that works, and hopefully anybody that comes behind me can avoid that trap. So either have your cash on you, or like I said, they say you can get your visa online as well, from the comfort of your home. I don't know how that works. I didn't do that, but like I said, do your due diligence before you travel, and you can check that out for yourself. So just recapping real quick, like we said, if you want to do a layover in an EU country, make sure that European Union country will let you as an American citizen do your layover there. If you don't want to do that due diligence, just avoid that political movement altogether and just move straight into Istanbul, from wherever you might be coming, wherever you might be flying from. And then last but not least, upon arriving to the airport, just make sure you're able to purchase your visa with the $30 US cash if you come from the United States. If you don't, then like I said, just pay the extra $22. But yeah, just wanted to inform everybody about that. Again, that's the purpose of the videos I'm putting up. Not only to show you the transplant that I was just blessed with, but to be as informative as possible, and just show y'all, tell y'all about some of the things that I've heard and seen during my short stay over here that might benefit you before you come over here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and chop part 2 here. I'll see you again in part 3. Peace.